What signs should markets be looking at in the review to give us a sense of where it goes?
If markets are interested in what happens in the next 12 months, they should not pay too much attention to the strategy review, because we're conducting two separate exercises here. We will have our monetary policy assessment and review as usual. Every 6 weeks, we all get together, we look at the numbers, we look at the markets, we look at the views of the citizens in terms of inflation expectations, and we decide whether things should be statu quo, whether they should vary one way or the other. And that exercise will be conducted irrespective of the strategy review. So to those who say, oh, it's going to be completely static and stable for 12 months, I'd say, watch out, because things change. And we might have different signals and we might reconsider. We might. I don't know at this point in time. What I know for sure is that it will be two different exercises. And the strategy review will be on its own, on a standalone basis, and will progress because we are looking at what we do in the future, not what we do next week or in May or in July.
So is it almost a warning to the markets not to overinterpret too quickly?
They always overinterpret. You know, they're going to look at my face and see whether, is she smiling, is she dovish, is she hawkish? I told them on day one, I said, don't overinterpret. We will say what we can say, and I know that some people are disappointed that we haven't said much more yesterday. But a strategy review starts here, finishes there, and you cannot here say what you're going to do there. Otherwise, you don't do a strategy review. And we need to do a lot of stock taking, looking at the effectiveness of what we've done, learn from other countries around the world as well in the process. You know that the Fed is undergoing the same exercise. And we need to take time to reach out to the Parliament, to academics, to people, to those who are interested in these issues, to hear the voices, to understand what their views are. We will listen to markets as well, but they are one of the voices that we will listen to.
Economists believe that monetary policy at the ECB will be largely on autopilot for the next 2 years. Is that a mistake?
No, I just told you. To those who think that it's autopilot, I think that's ridiculous. There is a forward guidance which is strong, which is setting, you know, a very clear timetable that is fact-dependent, but let's look at the facts. Let's look at how the economy evolves. That's what we do. We need to be fact-driven. We need to be clear in our communication, and we will be, and I'm saying today, don't assume that it will be on autopilot.